만해야 그냥 버릴까? 퀘스트 다 했는데.
The veil through the fine.
What?
The only way. What? I will defeat. I have. I'll get them.
Missed.
Now, where were we?
아까처럼 안 오는 경우는 없나?
See.
So that's how it's. By the through the fight. The only way I will. Have you ever? One day I stayed in there. I saw.
What about?
I will I have. Show him how it's done!
Sawa is busted.
The veil of teeth.
What?
The only way I will allow you to become the High Abbot is if you can. Then, one day I stay in. I will defeat. I have.
So that's how it's gonna go.
And that's how it's done.
Missed.
Not getting through me.
뭐야 이거? 뭐야? 렉 걸렸어. 뭔데 이거? 뭔 일이 일어난 거지?
It is no use. Oh.
Not. Not nowadays.
태워야 해. 뭐야, 좌우하였어? 나 주인공인 줄? 공포 다 잡았는데 공포, 경화, 마비, 쓰러지.
What? fewer.
So that's how. Gotta be more.
아, 잡았다. 씨. 잡았다. 거지 같은 거. 씨. 몇 시간 만에 이거 한 번 한 거야. 진짜. 씨. 레벨 스케일링, 지옥길. 진짜 지옥이다 이거.
Hey there.
나가 뒤지세요 좀.
Uh-huh.
저장해.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
뭔데 근데 나간 거지? 아니야, 뭐 돌 같은 거 날라갔는데? 버그인가? 없는데 그걸 쓸만한 캐릭이? 진짜 버그였나? 아, 이거 나간 거구나. 5%를 이걸로 잡았네. 와, 지렸다. 쌍둥이 돌이 지렸네. 렉 걸린 거 보니까 이거 한 2번인가 3번 나간 거 같은데. 잿빛 수면 지렸다.
Mm-hmm.
역시 짱대요. 렉 걸리긴 했는데
Keeping an eye out.
Good thing I'm freshly greased.
한 여러 번 나갔어.
I'll see what's ahead. Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry. I knew the Abbey was a secret, but I had no idea.
응? 여기도 길이 있네. 저기도 길이 있네. 내려가 볼까? 뭐 나중에 내려갈 거긴 하지만 혹시 몰라. 그냥 아예 내쫓길 수도. 맞네, 이 길. 그럼 저기 위는 뭐야? 한 2시간 걸렸나? 전투 하나만. 너무 힘들었어. 다시 하고 싶지 않은 전투야. 몰지도 못해. 쉬지도 못해. 어그로 절대 안 풀려. 운 좋으면 풀리는데 그럴 확률은 진짜 거의 없고. 못 들어가는 문이 열로 통하는 문이었구나. 그러면 저 물 같은 거 내리는 거 의미도 없었잖아. 그냥 다 다닐 수 있었네. 수정 같은 바위 열 사이에는 커다란 금속 파편 하나가 꽂힌 채 튀어나와 있었다. 그것은 캐낼 수 있는 것처럼 보였다. 당신의 손이 닿자 금속의 가시가 주황색으로 빛을 내기 시작했다. 열기는 당신의 손으로 밀려들어와 팔과 몸을 뒤엎었다. 그것은 너무나 강렬해 몸이 녹아내릴 것처럼 느껴졌다. 거대한 망치의 형태? 해냈다? 뭐지?
This is very good.
응?
Deceitful wretch! Grave robber! You who dig for that which you did not bury. Speak! Explain yourself and be judged.
오느라 이씨 똥만 잔뜩 싸놓고 이거. 저는 제 영토를 위협하는 군대를 물리칠 방법을 찾고 있습니다. 나쁜 뜻은 없었습니다. 저는 답을 구하려고 왔을 뿐입니다.
You seek what is mine, what was rightfully lost. Your actions speak for themselves. The battery opened, the forge ignited. You conspired with souls that evaded my judgment, saw them infused into the very thing they had stolen from me. The dwarves sealed their own fate. The forge was meant to be forgotten. And now, here you are again, denying peace to the buried.
잊혀질 예정이었다. 너무 세상의 균형에 맞지 않는? 너무 개쩌는 대장간이어서 그런 건가?
It was never meant for mortal use.
맞네. 필멸자가 사용할 곳이 아니었다.
Such truths lie within it.
너무나
It can bring
개쩔었구나.
only ruin. When the Pargrunin came to the White March, they were peaceful. They shared common beliefs and purpose. Their visions for the Forge tore them apart. You have seen this for yourself. They would have destroyed themselves in the end. You need only look to the history of your own civilization for assurance. How many wars, how many fallen empires might have been averted if only their leaders could forget the objects of their ambition? I mourned the loss of the Pargrunin. Misfortune brought them here. They did not deserve to end so soon. What the world casts aside, I take into my care. A thing may be forgotten, but it is never alone as long as I am here. They were lost children, abandoned, fixed on a purpose that no longer had meaning. I took them in, gave them new purpose. I did not create them, but yes, they are mine. They were his once, I won't deny it. He created them as assistants to carry out his work on Aora. But he has long been the overseer of progress in the world. Leaving things behind has always been his way. I allow him to leave his past in my
훔친
care,
거네. 세빈
so that
거네.
it does not hold him back. I suppose we do. But then, the gods have always been able to accomplish far greater things when working together. Speak your mind.
제게 눈온자에 대한 모든 진실을 말씀해 주신 건 아니로군요.
Careful what you accuse a god of, mortal. And what if I did, mortal? It does him no
뺏은
harm
거지.
to forget. On the contrary, it lifts a burden. If Abaddon remembered, it would threaten the harmony between the gods. It was not so long ago that conflict between us led to disaster
신이라는
in your
사람이
world,
에이, 남의 거나
and the
뺏고
death
있고
of one of our number. Memory is but an image we create to make sense of the present. It carries no truth or meaning but what we ascribe. A slight alteration to it is a small price to pay for peace. Memory deceives. It distorts. It reimagines. This is no different. The peace between the gods is already fragile. It will not withstand another shock. You may ask. Memories are the spirits of the past. You of all people should know their sway on the present, Watcher. Mortals measure the worth of their lives in memory. Who will remember me? How long until I am forgotten? Memory governs every thought, informs every choice. It can fuel passion, understanding, love, or it can create obsession, madness. You have seen it plague many souls in your travels. Consider the old Watcher who inherited unspeakable crimes from birth. Or the young woman who committed herself to Brackenbury for love of things she remembered she had. Or the fisherman whose life became a sentence the day he killed his sister. Or the Glonfathen boy for whom an old medallion was worth more than all the fruits of his labors. They could be free from their burdens, if only they could forget. For some, perhaps, but for many the memory is all that remains of it. The fires of cold morn died long ago, yet vengeance still burns in this construct's mind. What is vengeance but a fire fueled by memory that consumes the soul?
A fun way to kill time?
Cold morn is not but a memory now. If it no longer intruded on her thoughts, no longer haunted her dreams, she could live a life of her choosing. Her life would have been far different. Of that there can be little doubt.
But I would lose my favorite conversation starter.
Hmm?
Would your life not have a better course, Amawa, if the faults of another lifetime were not dragging you down?
I used to think so. But turning your back on something doesn't make it go away. Just makes it easier for someone to stick a knife in your spine.
The source of those wounds is long gone. The memory was all that could do you harm. Responsibility is another word for guilt. For those who have made amends or were born with the burdens of others, should they not be freed? Even when problems have run their course, memory can be the stone that sinks you into the abyss. Indeed? And what has led you to conclude you know better than a god, mortal?
My master could not have said it better.
That hardly sounds like an improvement on inner peace. Is that the extent of your argument?
There may be hope for you yet, Watcher.
뭐 하는 거야 이거?
Your reasoning is interesting, mortal. Perhaps there is something to it. But it is not my will to simply do good. Those broken souls that fail your test, those are the ones I love most. For no other god will have them. What small mercies they ask of me, I will always grant. Was there something else, mortal? Do not play coy with a god, Watcher. I know you have seen his death. I feel it whenever a forgotten thing is taken from me. Abidin did not deserve to die here. This place, it was the least I could do to give his remains some privacy. The least I could do for ending his life. I called the moon down to me, Ioni brother. It was against his wishes. He would not listen to reason, would not listen to me. In his madness, he splintered the moon, But it was
아까
not
그게 달을
enough.
조각낸 그
The
그거구나.
greatest of the fragments still fell toward that which he would protect. In the end, he took position where it would fall, and absorbed the impact himself. The other gods knew what had to be done, but they lacked the will to go through with it. To erase all knowledge of such a grand thing required unthinkable devastation. The Eastern Reach, Deadfire. Mine was the only solution. When I called down Ioni Brother, they remained silent. Even Abaddon. He knew it was for the best. But he tried to stop it all the same. Perhaps deep down I knew he would. I should have expected it. I could have stopped it. That time has been forgotten now. And so his death belongs to me. Everything he was before the impact. No! He cannot know! He must never know! Understand, he was not always as he is now. His body was not all he left behind. He was devoted to progress and industry from the beginning. But so too was he devoted to preservation. In those times he would let nothing go. Nothing could be forgotten. His will was iron long before his body. We agreed long ago, all of us, not to alter the course of Kith's civilization. Not directly. Not unless there were no other choice. But in this matter, there was no other choice. He understood that as well as anyone. It was for duty that he opposed it. I would have stopped it if I could, but by then it was too late. Time has finished much of what I started. I cannot tell you that, mortal, for fear of undoing all its costly work. You may ask. The great conundrum of a god is how close to become with your subjects. Too far and they lose hope. Too close and your own judgment fails.
I guess dropping a rock on their heads is one way to fix them.
Civilizations are meant to ebb and flow. Allow them to persist for too long in power or knowledge, and you invite catastrophe.
그래서 싹 다 청소해야 된다.
There was a time when we let our sympathies get the better of us. When memories were allowed to persist that should have been washed away. The other gods could not be moved to act. I did what had to be done without them. I speak of what is forgotten. I failed that day, but my purpose was achieved in the end. I will not dredge up the memory to satisfy idle curiosity. The death of a god is a calamity. You are living in the aftermath of one such death. Surely you can understand. He deserved better. Of all the other gods, he was the only one who acted, who held to his convictions. Yes. I admired him for that. Whatever he was to me, it was not meant to last. Always our duty is to Aora first. I knew he opposed what I intended, that he would wish to preserve what I meant to destroy. I knew it would cause a rift that might never be mended. But I never imagined he'd go so far. I never imagined it would mean I would never know him as I once did. Because it might cause him to remember. No, mortal. Better that we should exist as we are now. What happened once must never happen again. Bad enough that I am cursed to remember it. You may ask. On the contrary, mortal, their work must continue.
마크트님
Far too
반갑습니다.
much was uncovered while they
어서
lay
오세요.
dormant. Those who know too much of the White Forge will be washed clean from Aora, and then the eyeless shall rest once more.
그러면 다 쓸어버리겠다는 건가?
Even if it is as you say, there is nothing that can be done. The eyeless do not think for themselves. They have only the purpose that is given to them. They do not stop until the purpose is fulfilled. They will not change course now for me or anyone. I am sorry.
도와주세요. 힘들어. 너무 세.
The interventions of gods seldom work out in anyone's favor. Our
님이
touch is too
했잖아요.
heavy. The world crumbles
이미
beneath it.
만든 거잖아요.
It
이렇게.
is why we so often enlist the help of mortals. They execute our wishes with greater care.
나쁜.
I have done far too much already.
철수 뭘 시키겠지.
Only if those they pursue are no longer a threat. The raid Sarens were stopped before they could take the White Forge. In your case, Watcher, you are well beyond that now. And if what you say is true, then the Deerwood is as well.
다 부셔버리겠어.
Your determination is commendable. But the eyeless number in the thousands. You will need more than strength or luck. I will give you what aid I can. I bade the eyeless to remain hidden when at rest. They are gathered in the hollow of a great rock, splintered from Ione Brother. It lies in a flooded crater known as
Keiron의 흉터.
Keiron's Scar. Know too that they were built to answer the call of their master's hammer. When they hear it strike, they come to its aid. If you were to take that piece of his hammer from here and reshape it in Abaddon's forge into a likeness of the original, you might know of one way, but only from the center of the lion's den. Only with their master's hammer in your service. If you can do all this, if you can reshape what remains of Abaddon's hammer and bring it inside their lair, I can instruct you there on what you would need to do. And I will see you through when the time comes. If you do not, be assured, they will come for you as they did for the Pargrunen. Careful as you approach the lake. When I claimed the eyeless, I made sure they would not be discovered while they slept. Many of my most devoted followers stand watch there. They will not allow you near. And there is something far worse. Something more fearsome and dangerous than any eyeless. Let us
눈
hope
없는
you do not
자보다
attract its
끔찍하고 위험한
attention.
거? 그게 뭔데요? 뭐야? 이런 씨. 그걸 얘기를 안 해주네. 여시나 먹으세요 이런 건가? 뭘까? 또 다른 게. 고생했다. 전투 하나에 너무 많이 시간을 빼앗겼어. 근데 다음 전투는 또 어떡하냐. 레벨 난이도 맞추는 건 괜히 했나? 너무 힘들어. 사람 없어요?
Hey. Hey there.
호수가 하얀 산맥 어느 곳에 있는지 알 수 있습니다. 호수? 하얀 호수 말하는 건가? 거기 갔다 왔었었는데.
Watch where you swing that thing.
I've heard enough.
들었다고요?
This threatens all of us now.
She's right. We've got to fight together.
굿.
See, Darian? He'll tell you. We can stop him.
If he's seen them, he knows better. Something killed a whole crew of hunters out in the wood. Tore them apart like dolls,
있구나.
insects.
왔구나.
Something like the creatures that attacked my fort, perhaps?
I told ya. All we gotta do is get him in range of these cannons, and then we blast him.
We don't even know what they are.
The destruction my dreams warned me of.
너도 껐구나.
And your greed and recklessness have brought them on us all!
You burning our village didn't help matters none.
It wasn't my clan that attacked you.
No difference. One ogre stinks as bad as the next.
I came to offer my clan's help. The White March has been our home for centuries. We'll defend it alongside you. Sound it anywhere in the White March, and 3 of my best warriors will be at your side. Your battles become ours.
굿. 다음.
What's your plan for dealing with them exactly?
That lake's notorious. Folk never come back from that. Oh.
You'll need all the help you can get. I have fewer men to offer than I would like, but the iron flail stands ready. Our siege weapons are at your disposal.
The same ones you threw at the battery's walls?
These eyeless will come for us all if they aren't stopped here and now.
Forget it. You're not bringing your army into our backyard.
에헤이. 이럴 때 서로 손 잡아야지.
Tell him. Guess you're right. Won't be anything left of
그래.
Stalwart if we don't stop these
괴물 못
monsters anyway.
막으면 지금 다 없어진단 말이야. 디오도 멸망. 오케이. 그래도 다 같이 도와준다니까 걱정은 좀 덜 하네.
You know, those heavy cannons you fixed might come in handy. Hear me out. Kieran's Scar should be just in range for those guns. You just point out your target and I'll do the rest.
If those things are on the move, we don't have much time. If you're really gonna stop them, take this. It's the best of the ore we've pulled from Stalwart's mines. It's not much, but it's good enough to make the old Pargrunen Smiths proud. I'm sorry about what I said before. Just don't take it out on the rest of the village.
화풀이를 왜 해? 양손이네. 내가 써야 되나?
Hey.
Lead the way.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
하여튼 뭐 오늘 시간 좀 됐으니까 정문으로 가는 거 가서 쉬고 정비하고 마무리해야지. 채찍이야? 게이더는 왜 이렇게 자주 와? 한 번 전투하는데 또 얼마나 또 시간 뺏기려나.
Back to warm your hands, eh?
하여튼 오늘은 여기 이것만 찍고 갈까? 아, 이게 그거구나.
Zawa is ready.
Right here.
여기까지.